Tennessee lawmakers want to close a loophole that ties finances to domestic abuse. The bill would add the use of finances as a weapon to the crime of domestic violence. We spoke with advocates about how this may help victims. Nikel joins us in studio to explain.
Good morning, Neil. This is something advocates have talked about for years, that victims of domestic abuse can be forced to stay in that abusive relationship because of money. Senate Bill 1678 would amend the definition of a domestic abuse. It would add controlling, regulating, monitoring, or depleting the finances, economic resources, credit, or ability to work or pursue education or job training of an adult to the definition of domestic abuse. We talk with Janine Carpenter, the Director of Research and Policy for the Women's Fund of Greater Chattanooga. It's one of 4 women's funds across Tennessee, and she says they work to level the playing field for women, their communities, and their families. She says they're trying to add economic abuse into the definition of domestic abuse. Economic abuse is when the abuser is attempting to control or manipulate a victim, usually by restricting their access to funds or their access to work or school.
I was speaking with someone in victim services in a police department here in Tennessee who said, we had an abuse victim come in and the investigators were trying to build the case. And this abuser took her money from work, had her fired from her job, but we couldn't use any of that because it's not in the code. Almost everyone I've spoken to on the Hill, every legislator knows someone who has had something like this happen to them.
If passed, the legislation would go into effect July 1st, and the domestic abuse numbers are staggering, especially with the COVID-19 pandemic. I'll have more on that coming up in the next half hour.